up, everyone? Happy May 1st. As we walk into a new month, I want to talk about 10 habits that we have as humans that drain our peace and joy. So let's just get right into it. First and foremost is focusing on how life should be. And every step of the way we should try and use our frustration and inconvenience to motivate you rather than annoy you. You are in control of the way you look at life. So instead of getting angry, we should find a lesson. In place of envy, we should feel admiration. In place of worry, we should take action. And in place of doubt, we should have faith that it'll work out. Remember that your response is always more powerful than your present circumstance. A small part of your life is decided by completely uncontrollable circumstances. So, while the vast majority of your life is decided by your responses, where you ultimately end up is heavily dependent on how you place the hands you've been dealt. So, number two is, wanting to control the uncontrollable. You really have to be selective with your energy because if you can fix a problem, that's great. Fix it. But if you can't, don't stress yourself out about it and, you know, try and change things that you can't change. One thing that I'll also say is that everything exists in your mind. So, truth be told, some of the most powerful moments in life happen when you find courage to let go of what can't be changed. Because you are no longer able to change a situation, but you can change how it changes you and to grow beyond the unchangeable. So, all I'm saying is to say that is holding tight to the way things once were. You're not the same person you once were a month ago, a year ago, even a week ago. We're made to evolve. So you're always learning and growing, and life is always going to change. Your setting's going to change, your environment. And again, even though you can't control everything that happens, you control your attitude about what happens. So in doing so, you will gradually master change rather than allowing it to master you. And it'll humble you in a way to be teachable, but there's always room for a fresh idea or a next step. But first, you must accept the fact that things may never go back to how they used to be. And that just means that new beginnings are always on the rise. All right, so number four is refusing to practice self forgiveness. Forgive yourself. It's the least you can do for the bad decisions you made in the past, the times you lacked understanding, for the choices that accidentally hurt others and yourself. Forgive yourself for being young and reckless. These are all vital lessons and shaping to make us who we are today. And that's what matters most right now is your willingness to grow from them. Number five is settling for the default settings. Now, this is going to be something that I have to explain. There are thousands of people who live their lives on the default settings, never acknowledging the fact that they can customize everything. Don't be one of them. Don't settle for the default settings on a day-to-day, just doing the same things over and over. Switch it up. And don't hide behind indecision or laziness either. And forget popularity. Just do your thing with passion, humility, and honesty. Do what you do. Not for an applause, but because it's what's right. Pursue it in a little bit by each day by day. No matter what anyone else thinks, that's just how dreams are achieved. Now, number six is resisting new ideas and lessons. To make real progress in the long run, you must let go of the assumption that you already know all the answers because no one does. We all figuring out life at our own pace. So don't stop learning. Don't stop investing in yourself. Read, research, devour books, engage with people, including those who think differently. Ask questions, listen closely, and don't just grow in knowledge. Be a person who gives back. Use what you're learning to make a real thing and a lasting difference. All right, so the seventh reason is constantly seeking fleeting contentment. There are two variations of contentment in life, fleeting and enduring. The fleeting type is derived from instance of material comfort, while the enduring type is attained through gradual growth and progress on matters that are truly important to you. So just remember, if it entertains you now but it'll hurt or bore you later, it's a distraction. Don't settle for that. Don't exchange what you want most for what you kind of want at the moment. Study your routines, figure out where your time goes, and remove those distractions. It'll help you in the long run. It's time to focus more on what matters in the long run. Longevity is what we all long for. So, number 8 is always worrying about what everybody else's story. Don't be satisfied with the success stories of others and how things have gone for them that you forget to write down your own. Unfold your own tale and bring it to life on a daily basis. And remember, you won't always be a priority to others. That's why you have to be a priority to yourself. Learn to respect yourself, take care of yourself, and become a daily part of your own support system. This means consuming less and creating more. It means learning to embrace and use your ideas and instincts to write your passage one day at a time. I hope you remember that. Number 9 is fearing little necessary failures. Sometimes we literally have to fail dozens of times to succeed. That's how we learn. And no matter how many mistakes you have made or how slow you progress, you are still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying. So don't get so hung up on a few failed attempts that you miss the opening for 100 more opportunities. All of your ideas that don't work out are simply stepping stones to that one idea that does. And remember, failure is not falling down. Failure is staying down when you have the choice to get back up. Oftentimes, good things fall apart in the near term, so better terms can fall together in the end. And I want y'all to remember that one specifically. Number 10 is waiting for the perfect moment to take the next step. Don't buy into the myth of the perfect moment. Moments aren't perfect, they're what you make of them. So many people wait around for the stars to align to do what they're here to do. Wake up. Don't wait away for the vast majority of your life. Remind yourself that too many people wait all day for 5 p.m., all week for Friday, all year for holidays, all their lives for happiness. And you don't have to be one of them. Ultimately, you will come to succeed not by finding a perfect moment, but by learning to see and use life's imperfections as stepping stones. An exercise for building better habits starting today. If you feel like you've wasted enough time or too much time, and joy on one of the more points above, this quick, actionable closing exercise is for you. Okay, so choose any area in your life that you want to improve and then write down those specific details about your current circumstances. What's bothering you? Where are you stuck? Where do you want to change? I want you to write down your answers to that question. What are your daily habits that you have contributed to your current circumstances? And be honest with yourself, because if you don't, we won't get anywhere. What are you doing regularly that actually contributes to the situation you're in? I hope some of these steps help you grow no matter what stage you're in currently. And stay tuned for more with Peaceful Pathways, and I'll see you in the next video.
Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.